Book 218. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about, did UFOs help the Romans defeat Hannibal? That's right, did UFOs help the Romans defeat Hannibal? But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, in an area of the earth that was once called Carthage, a general and statesman named Hannibal came close to bringing the mighty Roman Empire to its knees. Hannibal, whose name was a combination of the masculine Phoenician name Hanno and the Canaanite god Baal, was the son of a man named Hamilcar Barca. History records that this man Hannibal was one of the greatest war generals that the Roman army ever faced, and at one point during what we call the Punic Wars, it appeared as if Hannibal would defeat Rome completely. Many historians and scribes of the ancient world have written about the Punic Wars, and many of them have given contradictory details about the reasons for Hannibal's unexpected loss and also his untimely death. Prolific writers such as Polybius, Livy, Cornelius Nepos, Appian, Pliny the Elder, Plutarch, and Titus Pompus Atticus, to name a few. However, none of these men documented for us the pure, unadulterated versions of events which saw the end of Hannibal's war campaigns and his eventual death. One of my ancestors, no less, did indeed live during those times, and they have passed down the true history directly to me from mouth to ear. What I was told may sound unbelievable to some, but I assure you that it is true. And I will bring as a witness one of the ancient authors I have just named. The Roman historian Livy, in book 21 of his work known as The History of Rome, mentions a very peculiar occurrence that took place in around 218 before the Common Era, but he does not go into much detail about it. Livy says this year, glowing ship-like figures had appeared in the sky. I was told that these glowing ships in the sky were what we call today UFOs, and they were piloted by beings from another planet that orbited a star in a distant galaxy many light years away. These ships landed in the heart of Rome herself, and the beings made contact with the authorities that governed the Roman Empire. For reasons that the beings themselves had, they made an alliance with the Romans and agreed to assist them in not only their current war, but future wars as well. These beings seem to have been interacting with mankind for millions of years, and they were choosing certain men to help in order to orchestrate and guide the events which took place on Earth. It is unclear why these beings wished the Romans to be victorious in the Punic Wars, and the Romans did not care to ask. They simply accepted this extraterrestrial alliance, and they continued their campaign with more vigor and confidence. When the general Hannibal entered the wars and he was making significant advances on Rome herself, the Romans told these beings that without their help, the city would fall. So the beings stepped in yet again and brought madness down on his war elephants to slow down his progress. Then they went to the elders of Carthage and told them that if they did not betray Hannibal, then they would utterly destroy Carthage and all of her inhabitants. Being afraid of these beings and their power, the elders reluctantly betrayed Hannibal, and they set him up to fail in his endeavors. The beings then infected Hannibal with a virus that no man could heal, and the great general fell sick and died in a place called Lypsia on the coast of the Sea of Marmara, and there his tomb was built. And the beings even betrayed the Carthaginian elders, and Carthage herself soon fell to Rome. And the designs of the history of Earth that the beings desired were made reality. And so, the morning motivation of today is, did UFOs help the Romans defeat Hannibal? There will always be people working behind your back to bring you down and stop you from achieving your dreams. And the only way to combat this is to know that they exist and then actively protect yourself and your ambitions. Beware of who you trust and beware of who you make alliances with. Today, determine in your heart that no force in the universe will stop you from being great, and then go out there and conquer the world. As you do this, make sure you always strive to do that which is good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning.